Hello everyone, I'm Krooked and I do stuff, and this is Unscripted, the series where I take a completely unscripted look at games and give it a 1 through 10 rating. Today, I am playing the actual game that Hibiki requested that I play, which is Pit Fighter on the Sega Genesis. I figured I could skate by playing the Super Nintendo version, and I was wrong. That game is terrible. Already, the presentation of this is like 10 million times better, which I don't understand. Like, the Super Nintendo version didn't have any of this. It was like no sound, nothing. It was awful. So, yeah, let's, I had good luck with Ty last time, so let's try that. Okay. What? So A is, punch. B is kick, and C is jump. Much like the Super Nintendo version, it has different buttons. I'm not exactly sure how I did what I just did, but, yeah. Wow. What a stark difference between games. Wow. This is kind of surprising. Wow. Southside Jim. Oh, Southside Jim wanted to pick up a knife, but I got it first. Yeah, alright, alright. Whoa, Southside Jim. You put that down, mate. There's, like, audience members trying to stab me and stuff? What the heck, man? So, yeah, let's get into this. Graphics-wise, this looks very similar to the Super Nintendo version. That being said, there's a bit more detail to everything in the background, and your character itself, like, looks like it has way, way, way more detail. You can kind of tell that there's more going on with the HUD. It's not just, like, numbers. There's, like, 3 hearts next to me. There's how many KOs I've gotten. There's a health bar for my opponent. It's not just, like, numbers. At the end of the thing, I mean, you're still... this is basically the same graphics, but for the most part, it does look significantly better because it's not just a blurry mess like it is in the Super Nintendo version. It's still not, like, the most fantastic game I've seen, but it's not bad at all. Wow, I got ripped off there. That was rude. Yeah, call me a loser, that's fine. Whoa. Hi, Executioner. Look for Power Pill. Well, there's, swastikas. That's something. And I can throw them. I think they're supposed to be throwing stars, but let's be fair. They're not. That's bad design. You can even tell what's going on the TV over there, which... remarkable. Controls-wise, I already talked a little bit about how each thing is each thing, but it's honestly pretty responsive. Everything works the way it's supposed to, and what just happened? I feel like this is how the game should control, though. Like, this honestly plays pretty well. I don't know of any time when I would actually jump, because that still seems useless, but I don't start off with, like, no health and everything like I did before. I mean, I guess I do. I haven't really needed to pay attention because it's playable. Yeah, I guess I do still start with almost no health, but the health doesn't just have a percent that, or a number that just drops. Like, it's kind of fair, honestly. All the controls are really responsive, though. Like, I can actually do jump kicks and stuff. It's fair. And then the audience also does things. It's a lot different. Like, I'm absolutely blown away. sound-wise, there's actually sounds, which is more than I could say for the last one. Okay, I lost and I have a continue? What? I don't know what happened between the Super Nintendo version and the Sega Genesis version. In a lot of situations, the Super Nintendo ended up having the better version. In terms of Pit Fighter, I'm playing a complete game that, I mean, I'm not having a terrible time with this. Like, this is kind of fun, honestly. It's a little beat 'em up and everything, but Super Nintendo, oh my god. I don't even know how to react to the Super Nintendo version because it's so bad. It is one of the lowest rated games on my entire channel. And then this is, honestly, a decent game. It's kind of fun. It could use some work on the graphics, but in terms of controls, it plays really good. In terms of the sound, I mean, it sounds alright. There's nothing bad about it. There could be improvements to everything. Don't get me wrong. But honestly, this game is really playable, and honestly, it's kind of fun. Pit Fighter on the Sega Genesis is so much better. So much better. Honestly, this game is... It's not gonna make you, like, go out and want to buy the game. I can tell you that much. It's one that if you find it at a store for like $5 or $10, maybe $5, I'd pick it up and, you know, maybe have some fun times. I think it's 2-player as well, so you could, like, you know, compete with your friends, see which character is the best and everything. But it has so many enhancements over the Super Nintendo version that I can only assume that the Super Nintendo version was rushed and they had to get it out the gate because this is an actual decent game. Pit Fighter for the Sega Genesis, it's really easy to give this 6 out of 10. It's not a perfect game. It has a lot of problems. But it's playable. An audience member just got thrown across the room. It's playable. It's a decent time. It's kind of fun. It's a 6 out of 10. What can I say? Check it out. It's fun. Don't play the Super Nintendo version unless you really hate yourself. That being said, comment down below. Let me know if you've played either of these. And if you have, which one you prefer. Like this video if you enjoyed what you saw. Hit that subscribe button so that way you never miss out on an episode of Unscripted. And hit that notification bell so that way you'll be notified whenever a new episode comes out. With all that being said, I want to thank you for watching Unscripted, and I will see you on the next episode. While I beat up Rufio. Rufio. Bye!